Getting sober can feel like stepping in the unknown. You go from a life run by substances to suddenly having to rebuild everything mentally, physically, and emotionally. But here's the thing, those first 4 weeks are the foundation. They are where you start taking back your power and rebuild trust with yourself and create the structure that keeps moving you forward. And let me remind you, if you don't choose sobriety, you will stay stuck in the same pattern, in the same cycle. Wasted days, broken promises, and a version of yourself that you will never get to meet. That is exactly why this first month is so important. In this video, I will show you exactly what we focus on in the first 4 weeks of my coaching program. And if this is what happens in just 1 month, imagine where you could be after 6 months of going all in. Your biggest challenge at the start isn't outside of you, but it's what's going on in your head. The triggers, the cravings, and the voice that says just want more. If you don't address this, you'll stay stuck in relapse cycles, promising yourself you'll quit tomorrow and then never following through. That is why in my program we focus on identifying your triggers, looking at people, looking at places and emotions that spark cravings. Also learning how to ride out cravings instead of giving in, together with building awareness, because once you see the pattern, you can break it. This is where you stop being a prisoner to urges and start proving yourself that you're stronger than them. Sobriety is not just saying no, but it's about saying yes to your whole new identity. When you don't shift your mindset, you will always feel like you're missing out. That is why so many people go back. They see sobriety as a loss instead of freedom. In the first month, we will work on replacing thoughts like I can't use with I don't need to. Also surrounding yourself with empowering voices instead of the destructive ones, and stepping into a new identity as someone who thrives without substances. When you don't make the shift, you are missing out on the person who you could become, the clear person, the confident and healthy version of yourself that the substances keep hidden. In addiction, every day blends together. No rhythm, there is no stability. And if you don't create a structure in recovery, you will drift right back into the chaos. That is why in the first month we lock in simple daily routines. Morning anchors like waking up every day at the same time. We hydrate, we journal and pray, and also we get the body moving. Evening anchors will be reflecting, setting intentions for the next day, and protecting your sleep. This is how you can take control back from the wild life that you are used to live. Clients are always shocked at how quickly this alone can change everything. And when you don't do this, you're left vulnerable, reflective, and one bad day away from slipping back. Substances wreck your body, and if you keep fueling yourself with sugar, with junk food, or energy drinks, you're basically handing addiction to the steering wheel again. And that is why in the first month we also clean up your diet. We're cutting out addictive food patterns that spike cravings. We're adding simple, balanced meals that fuel your energy and stabilize your moods. Also, we focus on drinking water like it's a medicine. When you don't do this, you're missing out on stable energy, on a clear mind, and the physical healing your body desperately needs. With the right nutrition, your cravings lessen, your sleep improves, and your confidence comes back faster. If you've been using for years, your body feels so disconnected. And if you don't reconnect with it, you will keep looking for quick fixes outside yourself. And that's why in the first 4 weeks we focus on light daily movement like walking, stretching, yoga, some body weight training or very light weight training at the gym. It's not about smashing workouts in, it's about providing yourself I can show up. Movement clears your head, it reduces stress and also builds discipline. And if you skip this, you're missing out on one of the fastest ways to feel proud of yourself again. Every drop of sweat is evidence that you're not the same person anymore. The first 4 weeks are not about perfection, they're about foundation. And mentally, you'll learn to manage triggers and cravings. Sobriety, you shift your identity and beliefs. With routine, you create a structure that keeps you grounded. With diet, you fuel your body for stability and healing. About movement, you reconnect with your body and start building discipline. Now, let me be very real with you. This is just the first month. This is just 1 month. And if you can build this much momentum in 4 weeks, imagine what 6 months of going all in could do. Because if you don't choose sobriety, you're not just staying stuck, you're missing out on a life of clarity, energy and freedom and self-respect. you're missing out on the person you were always meant to become. If you want to see exactly how my full program works, check out my information pack and I've linked it in the description. If you're ready to step into your transformation, DM me Rebuild on Instagram. Also, if this was helpful for you, subscribe for more tools on sobriety, mindset and rebuilding. And let me know in the comments if you're in your first month. I would love to hear your story.